Not easy to be his son, Fredo. Not easy.
Now, Mama used to tease me. She'd say, you don't belong to me. You were left on the doorstep by gypsies. Sometimes I think it's true.
You're no gypsy.
How's it going, everybody? So since we're on celebrating 4th of July weekend here, I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys an overview of all my war films. So this is where my war films start. Let's start off. We got 13 Hours, about Benghazi. We got the new 1917, which I actually haven't seen yet. I'm pretty excited to watch that. Anzio with Robert Mitchum, good, solid war movie. Apocalypse Now, one of my favorites. And this edition comes with the Hearts of Darkness documentary about how they made it. Which, you know, if you want to hear an interesting story about a film being made and, you know, the chaos behind it, you really got to watch that documentary. Really great stuff. Behind Enemy Lines, I don't know if this is really a war movie, more of like an action drama. Let me know what you guys think, if I should move it to a different section. Black Hawk Down, obviously, about the Battle of Mogadishu. Braveheart, Mel Gibson, not really relates to America, but still a good war movie. Casualties of War, Sean Penn, Michael J. Fox. Great Vietnam War movie, very sad. This movie, when I watch it, I just get so disgusted at the character Sean Penn plays. Like, he does a great job just, like, pissing me off, making me disgusted, and, you know, you really hate the guy, because he plays such a scumbag in this movie. We got The Dirty Dozen. I got this edition when I was in China, so that's why it's got the Chinese there. Bridge Too Far, another great World War II film. Tons of actors in this. Anthony Hopkins, Michael Caine, Sean Connery, James Caan, just so many people. It's a great movie. Downfall, I haven't seen this yet. Dunkirk, excellent. About the Battle of Dunkirk, obviously. Enemy at the Gates. Stanley Kubrick's Fear and Desire. Haven't seen that one either. Then we got Flags of Our Fathers. Good Clint Eastwood. Full Metal Jacket. Classic right there. Free State of Jones with Matthew McConaughey. Civil War. Force 10 from Navarone. Guns of Navarone. Now, if you're gonna watch one of those movies, watch this one. Force 10 kind of sucks. This one is just amazing. Hacksaw Ridge, Hamburger Hill, great Vietnam movie. Hurt Locker, Best Picture. In Harm's Way, this is about Pearl Harbor with John Wayne and Kirk Douglas. Jarhead, Kelly's Heroes. I'd say this is like, it's almost like a cult war movie. It has like such a huge cult following. Last Samurai, Letters from Iwo Jima, Lone Survivor, Longest Day, which is not as good as Saving Private Ryan, but honestly, it's still a massive movie with a lot of stars from back in the day. So if you haven't seen it, please check it out. This one is Midway with Henry Fonda, and then MacArthur with Gregory Peck. Haven't seen either of them. Then we got The Patriot, Mel Gibson, Patton, probably George C. Scott's best performance. Pearl Harbor, Ben Affleck won. Platoon, great movie. Rescue Dawn, Sahara with Humphrey Bogart. Now we're on the other side of the shelf. As you see, I got my nice commemorative John Wayne Salute to Our Troops issue. Yes, he was a draft dodger. We all know that. But, you know, he was the Duke and he made some great movies. So, you know, I don't really hold it against him. Sands of Iwo Jima, speaking of John Wayne. That's a good one. Sand Pebbles with Steve McQueen. It's a very underrated war movie. Great story. Richard Attenborough. Saving Private Ryan. We've all seen that a million times. Tears of the Sun. Great, African conflict movie. Bruce Willis. Tora Tora Tora. Pearl Harbor. Troy with Brad Pitt. We Were Soldiers. Great Vietnam War movie about the Battle of... I'm gonna get it wrong. Ia Drang. I forget. Sorry, guys. Where Eagles Dare with Clint Eastwood, Richard Burton. We got this nice big Wind Talkers edition with Nicolas Cage. And then Zulu with Michael Caine. So you see we basically covered from there to about there. And then I have some other war movies that are with my criterions. So here we got Paths of Glory, again a great Kubrick movie with Kirk Douglas. Then we got Thin Red Line. Then here in the Digibook section, we got All Quiet on the Western Front. Nice Digibook edition. Then I don't know if you consider this a war movie, Empire of the Sun. I haven't seen it, so I don't really know, but... And then, of course, we got Gettysburg, the 4-hour long one with Martin Sheen and Tom Berenger. And over here in the Twilight Time section, we got The Young Lions with Marlon Brando, Dean Martin, and forget the third guy. And that's the extent. Oh, can't forget Fury with Brad Pitt, another one. And Das Boot. I don't know if it's a war movie or just action thriller. I mean, it is war because they're in the submarines, but those submarine movies are always hard to decide whether they're war or action. Because you think of war as more like foot soldiers and everything. So, but yeah, that's the extent of my war films.